Hi everyone, how are you today? I hope you all safe and healthy. So please wear your mask always and sanitize your hands. Be safe for your future. So let me introduce about myself. I'm Dinesh Kumaro, son of Kumar. So today me and my friends going to elaborate about the depression. So let me introduce my teammates name. Kesavan, Mukesh, Arivalagan, Pavi, Sarnya and Satish. So we all want to talk about the depression. So first I want to call Satish to talk about the introduction of depression. So let's see.
Hi, I'm Satishwaran from Batch 22. I would like to present about Introduction of Depression. The term of depression describes a wide range of emotional loss, from sadness to pathological suicidal state. This is a common mental problem encountered in day-to-day stress-filled life. Usually, a person who is sad or feeling unhappy should return to normal emotional stability within a reasonable period of time. There are times when the state of sadness or unhappiness may continue to such a degree and for such a length of time that it far outweighs the significance of the participating factor. So depression is it's like a thing where the youngsters these generations are facing due to pandemic, online classes and everything. There are many ways to cure our depression, to overcome our depressions. There are some people who periodically and chronically remain in a depressed state in spite of their having all social privileges and material comforts, severely compromising all their functions. Of cases in suicide, a tragic fatality associated with the loss of about 1 million lives worldwide every year. Okay, so I'll go to the next passage. So while depression and its effects have been studied in many different population groups and subgroups, the extent of this problem and effect of this disease on college students has not been well documented. Yes, it's exactly. This study was hence done to find out the prevalence of depression among college students and to find out few risk factors associated with depression. Following this study, we also intend to provide career guidance, counseling, and other support and services in future among students groups. Okay, this is the last part I would like to present about my depression. Okay, there are many ways to overcome our depression. Stay calm always, and the next will be presented by my group mate. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Patron. Now I'm going to talk about type of depression. There are different type of depression disorder. It's helpful to be aware of the range of condition and their symptomatic symptoms. Example type of depression are major depression, melancholia, psychotic depression, antenatal and postnatal depression, psycho- cyclothymic disorder, dysrhythmic disorder and seasonal affective disorder. Okay, now major depression. It's sometimes called major depression disorder, clinical depression, unipolar depression, or simply depression. It involves low mood and or loss of interest and pressure in usual activities as well as other symptoms. Melancholia. This is the term used to describe a severe form of depression where many of the physical symptoms of depression are present. They are also more likely to have a depressed mood that is characterized by complete loss of pleasure in everything or almost everything. Psychotic depression. Sometimes, people with a depressive disorder can lose touch with reality and experience psychosis. They can also be paranoid, feeling as tough as everyone is against them or they are the causes of illness or bad events occurring around them. antenatal and postnatal depression. Women are at the increased risk of depression during the pregnancy, known as the antenatal or prenatal period, and in the year following childbirth. Next one is cyclothymic disorder. Cyclothymic disorder is often described by a milder form of bipolar disorder. The person experiences chronic fluctuating moods over at least 2 years, involving periods hypomania and periods of depressive symptoms with very short periods of normality between. Dysemic disorder. The symptoms of dysemic are similar to those of major depression but are less severe. Last one is seasonal affective disorder. SAD is a mood disorder that has a seasonal pattern. The cause of the disorder is unclear, but it thought to be related to variation in the light exposure in different seasons. It characteristic by mood disturbance that begin and end in a particular season. Thank you.
A very good afternoon to my social psychology lecturer Anche Nuzul Majdi. I, Saranya Naidu Krishnan. My student ID is DEM09200039, batch 22A from Faculty Enforcement Management. I am going to present about factor of depression. When we in depression, we will be a psychology patient. We cannot talk happily and friendly with our family members, friends, and others. We cannot go outside with happiness. We need a counseling when we in depression. There are 5 main factors, which is less motivation, perception, family background, insufficient education, and the last is attitude and beliefs. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Kesavan from batch 22A, and today I'm going to present about the prevention for depression. There are several methods of prevention for depression, and one of the method is practicing self-care techniques. An example of self-care technique is by avoiding activities which can trigger depressive symptoms. For an example, if certain social media platforms are stressful, practice avoiding them by playing games instead of using it. Furthermore, having a consultation with a therapist. Therapists are professionally trained to help individuals to handle their depression. Talking to a therapist about their feelings, symptoms, or the effect of their depression can resolve the thoughts of loneliness, along with the individual's ability to gain professional insight of the disorder. Moreover, seeing a doctor. Doctors can prescribe medication which can help to regulate the brain's chemistry, and communicating regularly with the doctors can assure the dosage or the types of medication. In addition, exercising regularly is also one of the best and easiest methods to ease depression. According to Mayo Clinic, exercise can prevent depression in several ways, such as it can increase a person's body temperature, which can have a calming effect on the central nervous system. Plus, exercise could also release chemicals like endorphin or dopamine, which can help to boost moods. And that's it from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Mukesh. I'm here to talk about my topic, which is summary about depression. There are many type of depression, but I have list of two depression that's majorly caused it more dangerous, which is major depression. The symptoms of major depressions are losing of interest or pleasure in your activities, trouble getting to sleep or feel sleepy during the day, and being tired and without energy, feeling worthless or guilty. The second one is Menacolian depression. The symptoms of Menacolian depressions are feeling particularly down in the morning, lose weight, and having thoughts about suicide. Depressions are more dangerous than any other disease, so here are few things that we can overcome with these steps. The first one is meditation. When we're doing meditation, our mind will feel relaxed and calm, and we will forget about anything that makes us depression. The second one is focus on something you like to do. It will make you feel comfortable and energetic while you're doing that thing. The third one is exercise. While doing exercise, it not only keep your body healthy, but it will also keep your mind healthy too. And the last one is avoid being alone. While you're being alone, you will think about something that will make you depression and make you feel down. So avoid being alone and involve with lot other activities and have a conversation with other person to make you feel comfortable and not depression. Thank you.
Hi sir, I'm Ayurvelagan son of Rajendra from Batch 22A. According to the findings from Coffin studies, college students appear to be more vulnerable to the mental health repercussion of pandemic lockdown, with this cohort having a higher rate of psychiatric problem than non-students. First of all, Coffin's was a web-based study that looked into the influence of the COVID pandemic and the general lockdown in France in spring of 2020 on the population well-being and mental health. This is because the cross-section study comprised 2,200 people, with 1,335 of them being students. Secondly, students were slightly more likely to be at risk several types of COVID-19 than non-students, were less likely have a partner and were slightly younger. Finally, the finding points to need to rigorous monitoring and follow-up of students' mental health, particularly during the lockdown.